YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis on the Cleveland Cavaliers winning again. This time it's against the Toronto Raptors, and they ended up winning 132 to 126. The Cavaliers go to 33-4 and 20-1 at home, which they were tonight. And the Raptors go to 8-30 and 1-17 away from their home, which is a huge difference. But the Raptors actually won the first quarter 33-27. They lost the second quarter 34-28, but they won the third quarter 42-37, and Cleveland was able to win the fourth quarter 34-23 for them to be able to win this game. And they had a worthy challenger today, especially because Donovan Mitchell didn't play tonight, and that put them in a tough situation offensively. They just didn't have the same amount of firepower, and the Raptors took full advantage of that and stayed in the game throughout the entire game basically, and was going bucket for bucket and really put a lot of pressure on the Cavaliers. But Darius Garland, man, he stepped up and he played like an all-star like he's been before. He was getting his teammates involved. He was shooting the ball like crazy, and he took over at the right time. But Cleveland leads the season series 3-0. They won all three games that they played so far. Since this is an Eastern rival, next month they play their last game of the season. Obviously, Cleveland already won the season series because there's only one game left. And if they win it or lose it, doesn't really matter that much unless they're trying to finish number one in the NBA, because OKC is still right by them, and Cleveland got to continue to win at a high level like they've been doing for them to be able to close out that home court advantage for the entire playoffs. And that should be their goal at this point, and I think that it is. Scotty Barnes had 24 points. He was a -7 and plus minus, 3 personal foul, 3 turnovers, 3 steals. He had 8 assists, 10 rebounds, 2 was offensive. He was 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 0 of 2 from 3, 11 of 20 from the field. He continues to show that he's one of them hybrid forwards that can do so many things on both ends of the court with that body, with that length, and with that strength and that touch around the basket, even with the jump shot. Obviously, he didn't make any threes today, but he was efficient. And you like Scotty Barnes playing aggressive because they don't really have too many weapons, on this team in the starting lineup is basically where they're going to get the bulk of their points. Now, it didn't really happen today. Other guys stepped up, and they needed it, unless they would have got blown out. And Cleveland been blowing out a lot of teams this year. Basically, everybody that them played, and this game was on the verge of being a blowout. But the Raptors was able to execute their game plan effectively, and it helped make a competitive game, which is good to see because a lot of their games have been competitive, especially against a team like Toronto. Jakob Poeltl had 17 points, 2 personal fouls, 1 block, 3 steals, 6 assists, 7 rebounds, 3 was offensive. He was 1 of 4 from the free throw line, 8 of 10 from the field. He still was able to get in the paint, get his buckets. He had to work for it, though. That's why he didn't get his 10 rebounds, but he was able to pass out some shots. He still was able to protect the interior to the best of his ability, and it was okay tonight. And RJ Barrett had 20 points, -15 and plus minus 2 personal fouls. He had 4 turnovers, 2 steals, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 2 of 6 from 3, and 8 of 15 from the field. He really picked his spots wisely, and he was able to convert majority of his baskets tonight, and that's good to see. Like, RJ Barrett been having a season that we kind of expected him to have with a team like Toronto. The numbers going to look a little empty, but he's also playing the best that he can, and he is bringing it each and every night, and his effort is there even if you just bring it on offense. But his defense was a little stepped up tonight too. You can tell that they really prepared for this game and really wanted to win it. And Emmanuel quickly had double figures with 10 points. He only played 30 minutes. 3 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 7 assists, 2 of 6 from 3, and 4 of 10 from the field. And Grady Dick had 11 points, -1, and plus minus 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 assist, 1 rebound. And he was 1 of 3 from the 3-point line and 5 of 9 from the field. They put their best players in that starting lineup, and they resulted very well against the Cavaliers, showing you that they can compete a little bit with this team. But like I said, they was down Donovan Mitchell. Kelly Olynyk He had played 6 minutes. He had 0 points, one personal foul, one turnover, one assist, no rebounds or free throws. Chris Boucher was really their biggest difference off the bench with those 23 points that he had, was just hitting tough shot after tough shot after tough shot. And he really had it going in early in the game. He was a plus 10 and plus minus, one personal foul, one block, one steal, 12 rebounds. So he had 20 and 10. Three of them was offensive, 5 of 8 from three, 9 of 14 from the field. It looked like he couldn't miss at one point in the beginning of the game. But, in those 27 minutes, he had to hit the bench for the rest of the game, and they was able to hold everybody down compared to Chris Boucher tonight. Davion Mitchell, I would say 2 points, minus 13, and plus minus two assists, two rebounds. One of them was offensive. Or one from three, one or two from the field. Jamal Shedd, 15 points, plus four, and plus minus, one personal foul, one turnover, three assists, 3 of 3 from the 3-point line. He was 6 of 7 from the field. He just stayed ready to go. He had the threes when it was open. He had the twos when it was open. He played like a good role player, played good off players tonight. And that's all you can really ask him to do. This probably was his best game of the season. And then Jacoby Walter had 4 points, plus 5 and plus minus, two personal fouls, one assist, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 1 or 2 from three. And he was 1 or 2 from the field. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision. They shot 53 of 89, 59% against the Cavaliers is ridiculous, especially when you look at the fact they was 14 of 31, 45% from three. The problem was they was 6 of 13 from the free throw line, which was 46%. That's real low. They did have 37 rebounds, 34 assists, 9 steals, 2 blocks, 12 turnovers, 17 personal fouls, and 126. And they did move the ball a little bit tonight too. They had to find a way to break that Cleveland defense, but they just didn't break it enough, as the Cavaliers had 132 points on the Raptors, and Dean Wade had 5 points in 29 minutes. He was a plus 12 and plus minus, one personal foul, one turnover, one steal, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. One was offensive, 1 of 5 from three, 2 of 6 from the field. Evan Mobley, 21 points, 11 rebounds, 20 and 10 for him. He had a lot of dunk attempts, and he was able to hit some threes. 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 6 assists. 4 of his rebounds was offensive. 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 3 of 5 from three, 7 of 11 from the field. Jared Allen, 18 points, plus 8 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 3 assists, 15 rebounds, so a double-double for him. 6 of them was offensive, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 8 of 9 from the field. It's just good to see Jared Allen happy and really out there commanding the paint and deterring people at the paint while still being a monster on the boards, and also just finishing around the rim very strong. And he's very bouncy this year. He's really going up at and trying to get anything, even defensively. And it's just good to see him, play with so much joy in his game. And then, like I said, Darius Garland, he was a plus 18 and plus minus, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 9 assists, 2 rebounds, 8 or 9 from the free throw line. He was 4 or 7 from 3, which was good to see. And he was 14 or 22 from the field. He was hitting floaters. He was hitting layups. He was pulling up that thing from anywhere on the court that was needed from him tonight, and he stepped up. He played like all-star. So did Jared Allen. So did Evan Mobley. And we knew they had the ability to do it because they've been doing it basically all season. It just they had to wake up later in the game to be able to pull this one home. They didn't give up. They didn't quit. They continued to fight. They continued to have that pressure of being the best team in the NBA applied on them. And then they showed you they had no effect as they just played their game for good or bad, for better or worse. And it was for the better because they ended up winning this game. Caris LeVert, 18 points, plus 1 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 block, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 offensive rebound out of the 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 of 9 from 3, 6 of 12 from the field. He spotted as much as he could offensively with the 5 assists and the 18 points. That's as much as you can make up Donovan Mitchell missing this entire game, because Caris LeVert did a real good job tonight offensively. He didn't turn the ball over a lot. He was really efficient. He knocked down his threes, didn't go ball hoggy, didn't hold on to the ball a lot. And, you like to see that from him. But he did do a good job in that starting lineup in those 36 minutes. George Niang had 8 points, minus 13, and plus minus 2 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 assist, 2 of 5 from 3, 3 of 8 from the field. Isaac Okoro, plus 6 and plus minus 1 personal foul, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. One of them was offensive, 0 of 4 from 3, 0 of 5 from the field. Ty Jerome, 8 points, minus 12 and plus minus 1 turnover, 2 steals, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 of 5 from the field. And then Max Strus, 12 points, which was good to see. He was the only player in double figures off the bench in points tonight in any other category too, with those 12 points, minus 2 and plus minus 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 was offensive, 4 of 7 from 3. Sam Merrill, 2 points, plus 13 and plus minus 4 personal fouls, 0 of 2 from 3, 1 of 4 from the field. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision. 47 of 89, 52% from the field, 18 of 45, 40% from 3, 20 of 25, 80% from the free throw line, 16 rebounds offensive, 42 rebounds total. They out-rebounded them even offensively. 31 assists, 8 steals, 3 blocks, 11 turnovers, 11 personal fouls, and 132 points. Did get the job done for them, and it's just good to see. They're just a fun, exciting, tough, well-disciplined, and smart team this entire year. And this is just a beautiful thing to watch, to continue to see how they play the game of basketball the correct way, the right way, and have those individual performances able to still go off if it's needed. But, somebody had to step up, and Darius Garland say, you know what? I have done it before. I know I can do it. There's no reason why I can't do it. And then he just balled out. He just balled out. And he need games like this if he's going to continue to make a case to be all-star again for the second time. And I think he should be. The record is there. The numbers are there. And, he has evolved as a player, as a smarter, wiser player. And he just understands how to use his body better, how to use his handles better, and how to get open and be confident in the shots that he gets when he does create the separation or the space. And his fearlessness is something that you got to give him credit on too, as being a smaller guard, especially coming in with an injury already in the NBA and being able to beat that battle and beat those demons and become one of the better players in the league, especially at his position. And we have to give them love and support for that. And same with the rest of these guys like Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. They're living up to their potential. They're showing you that they're one of the best at what they do at their position. And as a team, they're shining brighter than any other team this year because nobody really expected them to be this good. People knew they was going to be a playoff team. People knew that they was going to be one of the contenders in the East, but we didn't expect them to be this good and this dominant for this long period of time. And we know it's not a fluke now. If they stay healthy, which it looks like they will, and they smart how they attack, then this team can beat anybody every single night. I wouldn't even surprise if they get close or hit a 70 mark this year just because they have been that good on both ends of the court. And it's tough to do that each and every night, but it seems like they're young enough, they're hungry enough, and they want to prove it to themselves too that they can do it. And that's probably the most dangerous thing for them, even to themselves, but even to their opponent, is that they getting up and they really want to play great each and every night, and it takes a lot out of you. And they have so much ability to still do it because they're so young that it's just very amazing to see from them. And I think it's going to just continue. I think they're going to keep running roughshod against the league, and if the league don't evolve or adapt or prepare, they're just going to continue to blow out teams until the season is over. And some of these other teams, like even the Celtics, they're too far behind for them to really have a realistic chance of catching up. And we'll just have to see how matchups go for them in the playoffs to see if they can actually get it done. Because to have a season this great and not be champions, that's going to be probably a huge disappointment to them, but also to their fan base and to the NBA. That, man, you played really good. Some of the best that we have seen in a long time, some of the best ever in NBA history, but you got to cap it off with the title because it all can be for nothing. If you learned this much and you did this much, you improved this much and evolved this much, and you still can't get it done, and some of these teams are going to change drastically, I don't really know what was it all for besides learning and gaining experience, which is a necessity so you can do it the next year or in the future. But I want to win it now. and I'm getting tired of them learning curves. I want to get it done now, and that's their mentality. But you know how the process of basketball can go. Sometimes it can be good for some teams, bad for others. But also teams like the Celtics already beat them this year, and the time that they played again, the Celtics wasn't fully healthy. It's going to be interesting to see how that battle goes again, because they know they have to go through that team, whether it's good or bad, or they confident or not. They still have to go through the Celtics and beat them. And some people are siding with the Cavaliers. Some people still think it's the Celtics. They haven't really destroyed that debate, even though their record is a lot better. But it's only because the Celtics show that they on their level still. And they have better superstars, they have better size, they have better strength in favor of a matchup against the Cavaliers. And we just see if the Cavaliers can handle them. And if they can't, I really wouldn't be too surprised if they lose to the Celtics, honestly. But that's only because the Celtics are the defending champions. And they didn't change their roster too much either. And they're prioritizing other things than just winning games, because they've been there, done that before. Now it's about trying to win as many championships as we can at the peak of our team. And that's what we're trying to do as a Celtics fan. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation video just like this, just in different varieties. Also do breakdowns of legends with for real footage, star players, future stars, and rookies. Also do mock drafts, also do draft coverage, and also do a lot of other things on my channel. So if you're interested, check out my 3,000 plus videos that I already have on my channel. And if you still want to see more, you can follow my social media. The content gonna be different than just NBA only like I do on YouTube. So you might want to follow my social medias for that reason, because you still get to know me, you still get some content, you still get some things that I like to do outside of basketball. So it's fun to follow me on those if you want to. And thanks for watching. I appreciate the fact that you guys love and accept what I do and how I do it, and you keep coming back because you enjoy it. That's the 50-50 of why this relationship works. You guys like seeing and watching what I do, and I like making the videos, and that's why it works. Thanks for supporting this channel for 10 plus years, for the guys that's been riding and dying for my content for that long. And thank y'all for continuing to support me any way that you guys can, even if it's word of mouth, even if it's about enjoying the channel yourself, and even if it's about helping this channel grow as much as it can. It has grown a significant amount since 2015, 2014, 2013 when I was making videos for this channel. And now I'm happy where it's at. But obviously, we want to have a better 2025, and we want to continue to grow and get bigger as this year continues to unfold. And that's going to be the goal of this year, just making the channel grander, and just doing everything at a higher level than we have done before. And that's what I got to do. And I'm going to continue to try to do my part. I just need y'all to continue to support the channel, continue to watch the channel, and continue to spread the channel amongst other people so they can love and enjoy it just like you. Other than that, I'm gone for now. Hopefully I'll see you guys later.